Amanda, the cookie coach, and this is Hayden, the cookie rookie. We have some birthdays coming up in our family this month, so we decided to decorate some birthday cookies. We made some cupcakes,
some balloons,
and some birthday candles. Okay, let's go get started. As you can see, this week we're trying a side-by-side video. So you can see me decorate at the same time Hayden is decorating. We're starting with balloons for the birthdays, and we are doing that on a heart-shaped cookie. Hayden's already done outlining his first balloon, and then I'm going to outline mine. And I'm adding a little tie on the balloon. You'll notice that we use the food writer. Since it's a basic shape, we wanted to get our idea down and not be freehanding it when we're decorating the cookie. So we decided to go in with the food writer and draw on the balloons ahead of time. You'll notice on Hayden's blue balloon that he's working on right now that his icing is pulling up. He's a little too close to his icing when he's drawing, so it's kind of pulling the icing back up when he's moving along. So you want to, you can go ahead and move the cookie around as you're decorating it and piping in the details, just so your icing flows smoothly. And now my balloons are outlined. And Hayden's got one more balloon to outline with the red icing. And he outlines his balloon completely, and then we'll add in the tie on the bottom. I've already moved on to the flood icing, and now I'm going to come in with a toothpick and move my flood icing around so it'll dry smooth. And Hayden's adding his flood icing. And we'll move his around with a toothpick as well. And just pushing that icing all of the way to the edges and taking care of any air pockets that are left behind. And now Hayden is flooding his blue balloon, and so am I. And when we're adding in the flood icing, we're going to draw the line all the way around the perimeter of the icing that we applied before, just so it kind of pushes out to the edge of the outlined icing. And now we're flooding our last cookies, our last balloon. And just getting those filled in. Hayden's already moved on to the toothpick. The red icing was a little thick, so he's having some bumpiness to his balloon. But as you can see, it smoothed out quite nice. And now we're going in with a number 3 round tip and adding the strings for the balloons. And we're all set. Next, we're moving on to a cupcake. Hayden chose to outline his cupcake with the food writer again, and I am freehanding. I actually took the cookie cutter beforehand and traced it on a piece of paper and drew where I was going to do my outline icing. And that's a really easy technique to do. You've got your basic shape of your cookie, And, you know, if you use a pencil, you can erase the lines where you don't want them and add them where you do want them. So you can be very creative on paper and not waste all the frosting. And now I'm going in with my flood icing on my frosting of my cupcake, and Hayden's going with his pink icing for his cupcake wrapper. And now we're just going to use the toothpick and move around the flood icing and filling in all the little spots. Here I'm flooding my cupcake wrapper. And Hayden's now filling in his icing of his cupcake. And he's going to move his flood icing around, filling in all the little gaps. I've already moved on to making the lines in the cupcake wrapper, and then I'm adding some sprinkles. I'm going to do pink and yellow. Hayden's going to go in and put the lines in the cupcake wrapper, but we were running out of icing at that point, so he was having a little bit of a struggle getting those lines in. And now our last one, we're going to make a candle for the cupcake. You can see it was just a basic rectangle cookie. I just cut it out freehand, but you can get cookie bar cookie cutters. And then I went in with the food writer and did the basic shape of the candle. And now I'm just making the twists and turns of the candle. And then I'm going to go in and add a flame to the candle. I'm going to flood in those areas of the candle. Fill them in all nice. And smooth out any air bubbles. And then I'm going to fill in the flame with orange, and then I'm going to put a little dot of yellow in the middle.
Let us know in the comment section below if you'll be using any of these designs for your birthday celebrations.
Be sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up.
You can find us on social media in the description box below.
We'll see you next time on the Cookie Coach.